The most controversial elimination in American Idol history has just set the internet on fire. How did the undisputed vocal titan of the season, Keyla Richardson, end up in third place when she was clearly the best singer on that stage? While the judges looked on in disbelief and fans across the globe started a digital civil war, one question remains. Was she outvoted, or did a single fatal song choice sabotage her path to the crown? Tonight, we are breaking down the public outcry, the double standards, and the one unthinkable mistake that changed the course of the grand finale forever. This isn't just a reaction, it's an investigation into why the crown was snatched from the woman who already looked like a queen. How is it even possible that the strongest vocalist in the entire competition ended up finishing in third place? That is the burning question currently tearing through the fabric of the internet across the globe. We have just witnessed a grand finale of American Idol Season 24 that was filled with bitter surprises, and while Harper and McCullough sailed smoothly into the top 2 spots, the world was left in a state of profound shock and disbelief. Keyla Richardson, a woman who for months has been hailed as a vocal titan and the modern-day Gladys Knight, was eliminated mid-show in the most unexpected manner imaginable.
But was this failure truly due to a lack of public votes, or was she effectively sabotaged by a single fatal mistake made before she even stepped onto that magnificent stage? Tonight, we are diving deep into the public reaction to find out if Keyla was truly outvoted, or if she was set up to fail by a song choice that simply didn't align with her majestic vocal character. Public sentiment, talent, or popularity? The atmosphere in the studio tonight was undeniably electric, but the mood of the audience shifted drastically in a heartbeat the second Keyla's name was announced as the third-place finisher. Countless fans have pointed out that the vibe of the show felt off from the very beginning, as if the results had already been determined by factors far beyond vocal performance. There is a massive sentiment surging across social media right now, stating that tonight's results reflected a popularity contest rather than a pure singing competition. Thousands of netizens are arguing that Keyla outsang everyone else on that stage by a mile, yet ironically, she was the one forced to pack her bags first. Some hardcore viewers have gone as far as to say that there was no fair technical comparison between Keyla's vocal abilities and those of the other 2 finalists. People are confused because what they heard with their ears did not match the numbers appearing on the screen, sparking a heated debate about the credibility of this season's voting system. The shadow of emotional narratives. Significant speculation has arisen regarding how Hannah and Jordan were able to surpass a vocal giant like Keyla. Many online music observers are beginning to point out that the other 2 finalists often leaned heavily into emotional storytelling aspects that some felt were becoming a bit excessive. There are stinging accusations from the Team Keyla camp that the other contestants essentially cried their way to the top, while Keyla consistently showed up as a highly polished, professional-grade artist with flawless execution. The public feels that the American audience might have been more moved by narratives of sadness and vulnerability rather than cold, clinical vocal perfection. Keyla always delivered a world-class performance without any flaws, but this was perceived by some as being less human to voters who are looking for high-stakes emotional drama. This difference in approach is suspected to be the massive wall that Keyla failed to climb, as she remained steadfast in her identity as a true professional who prioritized tone quality over stage tears. The tragedy behind Unthinkable. On that fateful night, Keyla took a massive risk by choosing to perform Alicia Keys' hit song, Unthinkable, I'm Ready. On paper, this sounded like a brilliant strategic plan because the song is soulful, modern, and provides plenty of room for vocal runs and improvisation. However, the reality on the ground split the fan community right down the middle in a fierce conflict.
Many fans believe this song choice was a massive mismatch that actually drowned out Keyla's naturally magnificent vocal color. There's a general feeling that Keyla's voice is simply too big for a song that is meant to be delivered with a rainy, sultry, and understated nuance. Why give a mid-tempo Alicia Keys track to a woman capable of shaking the very foundations of a building with her power? One critic noted they were expecting something along the lines of Jennifer Hudson or Gladys Knight to let Keyla truly launch her energy, rather than trying to fit a gallon of talent into a pint-sized glass that couldn't contain her. The detail most discussed by sharp-eyed viewers was Keyla's performance in the very first seconds of that song. There was a pointed observation that she looked unsure or even deeply worried as she began the first verse. Was she overthinking the complex arrangement, or was she physically and mentally exhausted at the nadir of the pressure during this high-stakes final night? The pressure of an American Idol grand finale is absolutely astronomical, and if a singer does not feel 100% comfortable with their chosen song, it will radiate clearly through the camera lens for everyone to see. Keyla is usually the very definition of stage confidence, but that night, she looked as if she were battling against the song itself rather than enjoying the moment.
This subtle discomfort was likely caught by the voters at home, who felt that the performance lacked the deep emotional connection that usually serves as Keyla Richardson's primary weapon in the competition. The Civil War: vocal technique versus screaming. We cannot ignore the most heated debate currently dominating discussion boards regarding Keyla's vocal delivery that night. Some harsh critics have labeled her performance as screaming or hollering without proper control. They felt her voice sounded pitchy and off-key in several places that were supposed to be soft. However, on the other side of the fence, half of the Idol audience is firing back with extreme aggression. They state that anyone who thinks that was screaming clearly doesn't understand the depth of soul music and raw cinematic power. Her loyal fans saw it as a 120% commitment to the raw energy of the song. Yet, the dilemma remains. Does that level of high intensity work for a general pop-leaning audience on a finale night? Some people wish she had stayed closer to the original sultry, soft register, feeling that Keyla's voice is actually at its most appealing when she is singing with a deep, quiet, and soulful tenderness. Flat note accusations and double standards. Accusations regarding flat or off-key notes have also begun to spread through the comment sections, with some people claiming the performance felt static with no real movement.
Presenter, TV host. However, this argument was quickly countered by supporters who believe Keyla could sing the phone book and they would listen all day long. In the middle of this storm of criticism, a wave of anger emerged toward Hannah Harper's performance of No One. Team Keyla pointed directly at Hannah, claiming that her performance had many of the same technical issues, even labeling her vocals as off-key yodeling. The primary frustration from Keyla supporters is the existence of a clear double standard. They feel Keyla is held to an impossibly high professional technical standard, while other contestants are given a wide pass for their mistakes simply because of nerves or emotional factors. It feels to them like the judges and the public were looking for reasons to nitpick the professional while praising the amateurs for their effort. The too good for the show theory. One very interesting point raised by the community is the theory that Keyla was actually too good for a show like American Idol. Some believe she will be successful regardless of the results because she already possesses the full package, an iconic look, an unmatched voice, and a powerful X factor. There is a small conspiracy theory among fans that the record companies might prefer other contestants who are easier to mold as projects, whereas Keyla is already seen as a finished and independent star.
In the music industry, being a fully mature artist can sometimes make it harder to succeed in a talent show designed to find raw material to polish. Therefore, her loss tonight is viewed by some as a sign that the Idol stage was already too small to contain a talent of her magnitude, and that she is truly destined for a much more global and sophisticated stage. She didn't lose the show, she simply outgrew the competition before the final envelope was even opened. The fatal mistake. An alienating arrangement. So what exactly was the single mistake that cost her the winner's crown? After analyzing thousands of fan reactions and dissecting every second of her performance, the answer wasn't a lack of talent or her stage presence. Everyone agreed that her red outfit was fire and she looked like a genuine superstar. The fatal mistake lay in the choice of the song arrangement, which was a massive risk. Keyla tried to turn a subtle, vibe-heavy Alicia Keys song into an explosive R&B soul anthem in the second half. While half the audience loved that raw, soulful energy, the casual voters who usually decide the winner saw it as too much or too shouty. By trying to make the song entirely her own, she may have accidentally alienated the casual voters who just wanted to hear the familiar melody they recognized and loved.
If she had chosen a song that naturally builds to a powerhouse climax, that intensity would have felt like a natural progression rather than a jarring shift for the viewers at home. The end of a competition, the start of a legend. Ultimately,
Keyla Richardson is leaving American Idol in third place. But let's be real. Third place is often where the real stars of the future are born. Just look at the massive history of Jennifer Hudson, who was also eliminated but went on to conquer the world and win an Oscar. Many believe that destiny has much bigger plans for Keyla and that this show was merely the rocket launcher for her brilliant future career. She has already proven she can dominate any stage in the world, from the gospel airplay charts to national television. Now, the question turns back to you, the most honest judges. Do you think Keyla was robbed tonight, or was third place actually the right result? Was Unthinkable the wrong song choice for her most critical moment? Share your thoughts below, because your voice is part of the history of this vocal titan's journey. Her exit tonight isn't the finale of her career, it's just the spectacular opening act for what comes next.